You know what's funny? The Joker voice, I can't really do. The other voices I can. But the Joker voice, you'd have to turn off all the lights, give me the script, get the musical stand with the light on it. That'd be the only light in the room. I have to have headphones on. I have to have Andrea Romano directing me. And yeah, give Andrea a round of applause. She's the best. She's so awesome. Animaniacs, God, everything. Yeah, I don't remember what I did. There's no catchphrases in Under the Red Hood. There's a demonic, demented character. I mean, I don't want to, spoiler alert. I mean, the opening scene, the Joker bludgeons Robin to near death, only to leave him in a huge building to be exploded. So you can't really, I don't know, it's not really I can't even do the Joker laugh either. Because I don't remember what I did. When you're doing something like that, you just don't remember. It's kind of like live theater. You don't remember your performance until after you get off stage and you go, what did I just do? Because the adrenaline's going and everything like that. Marshall Lee right there.
How is it working with all the characters from Adventure Time?
How's it working with all the characters from Adventure Time? It's a lot of fun. I've watched Jeremy Shada grow up. He was a little boy, when we first started, and now he's driving, and graduated from high school. So it's just like, it's wild. Tom Kenny, who you also know as SpongeBob SquarePants. He's the Ice King. He plays various roles. He is amazing. It's always a treat to be in the booth with him. Hinden, Princess Bubblegum, she's great. I mean, Penn Ward, I mean, he's doing, oh my God. Ah! It's funny about, that Lumpy Space Princess, the Banana Guard. I play the Banana Guard on the show, and my Banana Guard is basically, they were like, okay, be the Banana Guard. I was like, well, what do you want me to do? And Penn was in the studio, and I would punch Penn's chops when we were in the recording studio. I'm just going to make it sound like Penn doing Lumpy Space Princess. So if you notice, the Banana Guard, just like this, except he doesn't say, oh my God. Just him. So, yeah, so that's pretty funny. Steve Little is on the show. He's also on Eastbound and Down. He plays Kenny Powers' best friend. Yeah, he's on the show, and he plays a whole bunch of different characters. And it's great. It's just so weird. It's just such a weird show. I still don't know what's going on in it. I don't know. If you asked me a plot line to any one of I'd just be like, I couldn't tell you at all. I don't know why he was making bacon pancakes and singing about it, but he did it. The other thing is that with those scripts, they're numbered scripts. They don't have any stage direction in them, so it doesn't really make any sense when you read it. But if you match it to the storyboard, it makes sense. But the storyboard is like that thick. It's like a big thing, and you gotta get, okay, where's the word go up with the thing? Frustrating. So I usually don't know. I used to sit there and I don't get this gig. I don't get this gig. And D. Bradley Baker, who's like Ben 10, everything. Yeah, he does stuff in Memphis. He just go, I don't get this gig. He just looked at me and went, John, just cry in the bag of money. Cry in the bag of money that they're giving you to be silly on the show. And I go, okay. I'm crying in the bag of money, dude. I didn't know why. But I would talk to Tom Kenny about it. Like, dude, what is with this show? And this is the first or second season. I don't get it. And he's like, John, it's this generation's Yellow Submarine. And I went, okay, so that's what you're saying, Tom? All right, cool. Yeah. You see like 6-year-old kids, like, I love the show. College students, we love the show. I'm sorry, dude, I'm sorry. A family-friendly guy. Right here.
Do you remember the episode where Demo got lost in the woods and Demo was with a bubble and a baby?
Yeah, I did see that one. That one freaked me out, man. Like the baby and the bubble and the beetles walking through the forest and the... Yeah, that was weird, man. I'm sorry. So what's the question? Yeah, I'm just freaked out already. What line? See, this is the thing.
Right before when you popped the bubble.
What did I say? Hey, little bubble. What did I say?
You popped the bubble. Yeah, you're like, hey, little bubble.
I just popped the bubble and just went, hey, little bubble. Pop. Was the bubble a fart? See, that's the kind of thing. It's just like, so the fart's in a bubble, and so that's the kind of thing this show has. I mean, I never know what's going on. Yes, this young man in the fitness.
Could you do an impression of Nikki and Demo?
Oh God, Nikki Yang is also an illustrator on the show, but she does the voice of BMO and the voice of Lady Rainicorn. And Lady Rainicorn and Nikki translates all the lines from English to Korean. So yeah, BMO. One of my favorite BMO lines is, "Yes, Finn, put it in my butt." Sorry. You're knocked out off the rolls. Really? 17 press releases? I'm sorry. It's okay. It's all right. Yes.
Can you do a Randy impersonation?
Can I do a who?
A Randy impersonation.
Randy? Oh, Randy. I love Randy. This is an interesting story, but Randy is the character in Futurama. He's this guy. Hey, come on back. Randy was originally in the first episode that he appeared in. He was a man in the mob. That's all he was. That's all his name was. Man in the mob. And see, where I come from, I grew up in Jersey and lived in New York City, and there's always a very flamboyant individual in a mob. There's always one that's just like, this won't do. No justice, no peace, no justice. So I just went with it, just was like, yeah. And it was originally drawn as an old guy. Like this old, like, hey, I'm a man in the mob. I didn't even see the drawing. They changed the drawing, so they made Randy fabulous. Is there a doctor in the house? Silly. Yes.